Hey guys, this is gonna be a just a little show off video, honestly. Um, I had noticed I have a problem with saying, hey guys, this is gonna be and I tell you what it's gonna be, but that's the point. Um, I just wanted to show you that I mirror polished this edge, this bevel at least, and I think it looks really, really nice, especially with what I did it with. I mean, I don't have really equipment to do this with. And I don't know if this is really reflecting it that well. Well, let's try to zoom in on this. There we go. And it's not totally finished. It's kind of a work in progress as of right now. But I can tell you this looks way better in person than it does over the freaking camera. But all I did was use this ultrafine. Okay, other side. Ultrafine stone from the Sharp Maker, and I pretty much freehanded on it and just went like this, got my angles right, back and forth for a while. At first I was just going I just kept going back and forth on the same side, then I'd switch until I got it pretty shiny, and then finally I got it sharp, because as you can tell, this thing is sharp. This actually might be sharper than some of my edges I have on my other knives. Well, I only have two other knives, but this is probably the sharpest edge I've got. I'll put it like that. And it's just all been using this stone here, this ultrafine stone, which is pretty sweet stone. If I were to redo it over again, I would probably start with the medium, because I don't know if I had, this is the first knife I've ever used, so when I was sharpening it, I might not have sharpened it with the angles correct, so the angles weren't really that good on this knife. So when I went to go freehand it, I would get like maybe the tip, and I wouldn't get the rest of the knife, just because my angles weren't right. So if I were to redo it, I would probably go with a medium and pretty much set my bevel to the angle I want it at, and then go to the fine stone and then the ultra fine stone. And I think that would have speeded up the process a little bit better, but I still got the results I wanted. There's some lines. Let's see if you can see this. Okay, come on, camera. Okay, there you go. You see those lines? Those are lines that are just need to be scuffed out, kind of. I have them on the other side too, just not as many. Especially towards the tip. The tip I seem to miss a lot. And again, I think it goes back to that edge thing. If I would have started with the medium stones, that probably would have helped way, way more. But, whatever. It's whatever, I guess. This knife is not very smooth, but I have been seeing knife cut things, or knife cut tests, so I'm just going to try it right here. This is a bad angle for you guys, I know. I'm sorry about that, and I have a black on black thing going here, so I'm just going to use this piece of paper, and hopefully I could do this. Hold on. Maybe. Usually someone has something holding it down, so I'm trying to kind of hold it. I'm trying to hold it with my fingers. There you go. It's just some notebook paper. I don't have phone book paper. I really wish I did, but it's cutting through it pretty easily. While I'm at it, might as well do all three of my knives. This is that one. These other two, well, this one I used I mean, I sharpened it up a tad, but this is kind of my show-off knife a little bit, so I haven't did a lot of sharpening to it. But that one's smooth. Maybe I should do it like this so you guys can see. See if I can do this. This is kind of an odd position, but this is a really weird position. And there you go. I wish I had phone book paper because a lot of people do it with phone book paper. I do not have. I have a phone book, but I don't have an extra phone book. We actually threw it away, and I was like, no, I want that. And too late. I was like, dang it. So here's my paramilitary 2. This is obviously the smoothest. I mean, just holding that thing and I can flick it open. So this is actually factory edge. Let's see if it's sharp enough to do what I want it to do. Here. Sure is. Sharp enough to do what I want to do. Ooh, starting to move a little bit. There you go. So that's all 3 of my knives are pretty sharp. This one's obviously probably the sharpest though. It just goes through paper like crazy. Like nobody's business, you know? This is a small knife, but if needed to, it would probably do some damage. I mean, it's just a sweet knife. For the money, I really, really like this knife. This is kind of my beater knife. So, you can probably see some scratches. Eventually, I want to, let's see, you can probably see scratches. Yeah, there you go. Eventually, I want to make this all mirror polished. It's just I do not have the money to buy equipment to do that kind of stuff. Maybe if my YouTube channel, you know, starts growing a little bit, I could use that AdSense money to then buy, like, I know it's not a lot of money, it's just like fine grit paper, sandpaper and all that, but to use that money pretty much to go buy some sandpaper and do that, and pretty much show it off here on YouTube. So, that's about it. I just wanted to show you that mirror polish, and yeah, I'll hopefully have some more knife related videos up in the future. Maybe me trying to finish this one, the bevel. These 2 I'll try to do a lot on them. It's just I probably won't do more experimental stuff with them because this is the cheaper knife, and this is probably the one I'm going to be experimenting on. I also might get, it's my birthday pretty soon, so I'm thinking about getting either a blue Tenacious or a green Tenacious, because those are still going for about 40 bucks, which isn't too bad, and I'm thinking about getting one of those, so that would be sweet, and that's another sprint run. That would be pretty cool. So I'll see you guys around, and I hope you guys have a nice day.